So let's look at another interesting feature of Selenium 4, where we are now allowed to open a new tab or a new pop-up window while automating things on our web page application. As in, let's say I navigate to any website, and after performing the task on this website, let's say I type something and now I want to open up a new tab, so I should be able to do it, right? So this is what the coolest feature of Selenium 4 is, that we should be open up a new tab. We should be able to navigate to a website on a new tab, and then from that tab we can open up a new window as well, right? So let's see how all these things will gonna work. But before that, you need to make sure that you should be using the latest Selenium dependency, that is Selenium 4, which is at alpha 3 stage at this moment. So although Selenium 4 is not officially launched in the market, the Selenium website still says that the current version is 3.141.59 as of today's date. But like Selenium 4 is going to hit the market very soon. So in case you want to work on Selenium 4, then you can go to Maven centralized repository and type Selenium from here, and from this link you can download the latest 4.0 version of it. In case you want to download the jar file is available over here, but I would recommend you to use Maven or Gradle and download the dependency accordingly. And along with this, download a WebDriver Manager dependency as well, which will help you in managing your browser executables. So download the latest one from here. So after downloading, you need to put them in your pom.xml file under the dependency tag. So then we'll be creating a new class where we'll be handling, I'll name it as test, tabs, and pop-ups. Right, so very first I'll be getting the Chrome driver executable through WebDriver manager.chromedriver.setup, and then I'll say WebDriver driver equal to new Chrome driver. I'll import it, then I'll say driver.get. Let's say I navigate to http google.com, and on Google I'll first maximize the window, manage.window.maximize, add some weights, manage.timeout.implicit weight, and then in the Google search box I am going to type something, or maybe not typing, I'll just gonna print the title of the Google page, right? So this should be the first window, where which is the by default window that we navigate to. So I'm gonna write first window title as this, right? And after this, after navigating to Google, I want to launch a new tab where I want to navigate to a different website. So I'll say driver dot switch to dot, and from here you need to select a method new window. Here you need to define the window type. So is the window type a separate new window, or is it a tab? So if you want to select a tab, you need to choose tab from here. Otherwise you can choose window from here. So tab will gonna open up in a new tab, and on that tab I'll be navigating to, let's say, http gmail.com, and then we're gonna get the title again for the second window to make sure we are on the second window, right? And when you are opening up a new window through this window type.tab or window type.window, you need not to switch your focus. You're already switching over here, right? You need not to do driver.get window handles and then get the window handle and then say driver.switch to that particular window, right? So this will automatically going to switch your focus onto the new window. So then if you run it now, and let's see. So navigates to Google and see a new tab is opened. And on the tab, it's navigating to Gmail. So the title for the first window should be Google, and for the second window should be Gmail, free storage and email. Right. So let's take a look at the console. And in the console, we got first window as Google and the second window as this. Now, from the second window, I should be able to perform any operation on this second window as well. As in, if I run it again, so now the focus is actually switched onto the second window. So on the second window, once it navigates, what I want to do is I want to click on this link that is sign in. So I can directly go ahead over here and say driver dot find element by dot link text, give the exact text, sign in dot click, right? And then when it clicks on sign in, then it is actually going to open up another tab. So it clicks on sign in and it's a new tab now, right? Now from this tab, I again want to get the title that is Gmail. So this is open in a current session, but we have not switched on to the tab, right? We have not used a switch to new window type dot tab. So here what we need to do, we need to do a manual switch where we need to first get all the window handles, and based on those window handles, we need to switch on to the third window, right, to get the title. So what we will be doing once we are on the third window, so we're going to say driver.get window handles, and we'll be storing it in a set of a string type, because get window handles method return type is basically a set of a string type. So whatever it returns, we're going to store it inside set. And in order to iterate the values from the set, we need an iterator, right? And this iterator will again going to return us iterator of a string type. So I'll say iterate equal to this. Although we have already seen these things in our Selenium 3 lectures, so the process remains the same, right? So first we have 3 windows, so we need to iterate 3 times. So I'll say iterate next, and iterate next. So this will give us our third window, where we'll be switching by saying driver.switch to .window, and we're going to give the third window. And then we're going to get the title. So I'm going to copy this and paste it over here and change this to third window. Now after getting the title, I want to launch another new window. So I can again say driver.switch to .window and switch to .new window, basically .new window, and I'll say window type .window. So this will gonna launch a new window, and then I'll again gonna get the title. I'll first let's say navigate to which URL I'll navigate to http://way2automation.com, and then I'll again gonna get the title from the fourth window. I'll say fourth window, right? So let's run this and let's see if we are able to navigate to the fourth window and get the title for all the windows. So see, if we are able to get the titles, then we should be able to perform other operations on the window as well, like finding an element and performing all the operations, right? So it navigates to Gmail, and from here it should launch a new browser, new window, and on this window it should navigate to way2automation.com, and then it should be printing the title as well. And if you look over here, so we got all 4 windows. So first window Google, second Gmail, third Gmail, and the fourth one is the way2automation window, right? So now we have successfully navigated to a new tab and a new window using latest Selenium 4. There are no challenges while using this API, right? At least for this example. Although the development is still going on, so there might be a chance you might come across any issues, because Selenium 4 is not yet stable at the moment, but there are 80% of things which are working absolutely fine. Right, more than 80% you can say. So now after navigating to the fourth window, I want to close the fourth window. So I'm going to say driver.close, and then same process. If you want to close the third window, you again need to switch to dot window, go to third window, again say driver.close, right? So it will first close the fourth window and then the third window. And same way you can close the second and the first window. In case you want to close all windows in one go, you should be using driver.quit. So let's see. And now it should close the fourth and the third window. See, fourth and the third are closed and these two are still open. So I can even like switch to the second one and then say driver.close, or I can do driver.quit and kill the entire session at the same time, closing all the windows, right? So this is what the latest feature of our latest Selenium API, that is Selenium 4 Alpha 3 release, right? So just try playing around the same, and I'll be coming up with more examples on latest Selenium 4. Thank you.